We're live.
A dinosaur story.
Everybody.
No.
God damn it.
Listen to the use of not subliminal at all messaging. I will get a dinosaur somewhere in a game.
Look,
I have Dinosaur Crawl Classics.
The problem is you missed the dinosaur. It was in the Monday game.
Damn it.
I have Craig on my side on goddammiting this. So we are growing.
Yeah, but now that I know it's because Mara wants to play a dinosaur, like yes. I'm switching back. I'll run Dinosaur Crawl Classics. I ain't proud.
I feel like, to be fair, I feel like Mara would be doing it even after playing a dinosaur.
That's probably true.
This is also true.
God damn it. All right, I'm back on the goddamn it side.
Yay! We are growing.
Jerry makes a pun and Greg says, "God damn it." They're growing together.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like Together, the movie from last year.
That's okay. Not helping things, but I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say, yeah, like the movie Together. As we slowly get dragged across the United States.
It's not helping things. Hello, everybody. I am William Orshani, and I am your storyteller, or whatever the hell Fantasy Flight calls their game masters.
I think it's just game master.
Yeah, for Star Wars Outcasts of the Old Republic, a
Holocron keeper,
Fantasy Flight Star Wars RPG campaign. And joining me today, we have Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara, and I am playing Shavad Teo, who is a human ambassador.
And roll Destiny.
That's right. I do that in this game. Where's the button? There's the button. One dark side.
As can only be expected. And
this is the
Craig,
way.
This is the way. I have spoken.
I play Yibnur, a Celestin droid technician, and I'm gonna roll some Destiny. Seems fair. That's another dark side point.
This is the way. And Drevian.
I'm Drevian. I'm playing Mia Hurus, a Keldor ex-Jedi.
Hey,
side.
Bringing balance.
All is in balance.
Bringing that Jedi swag.
And Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am getting into Roll20, even though they all think I'm in Roll20 already, just because it has to be up on the other computer as well. I don't know why I revealed that. But I am playing Lysandra, who is a Zeltron medic.
Guilt? Nah, probably not.
What is this guilt you speak of?
Exactly.
And I roll exactly what I have rolled literally every session.
To be fair, it is the most common face on the die.
Is it?
Yes.
Fascinating. I didn't know it was rigged against us. I feel betrayed somehow.
Yes, good. Lean into that feeling of betrayal. How does it make you feel? Angry? Good.
And Holly.
Hi, I'm Holly. I am playing Rocco, aka the only reason Nibner is still alive.
Hello.
That's a fair point.
Rocco is an assassin droid. And wait. Oh,
Roll
there
Destiny.
No, I got it. I just almost hit the wrong thing.
Yeah, so to clarify, the force die is a D12, and sides 1 through 6 are 1 dark pip.
Okay. Wow.
7 is 2 dark pips. 8 and 9 are single light pip, and 10 through 12 are double light pip.
Wow.
You are more likely to get double light pip than single light pip.
Okay, so that
But
does
you are-
explain that.
But
Interesting.
you are more likely to get single dark pip than any other set.
Yes.
Hey, Shawnee,
Yes.
never tell me the odds.
Oh no.
You're not the smuggler, you're the engineer.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that's not for lack of trying.
And as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. Believe women.
Call everyone. Just
Call
literally
everyone.
everyone. Just call some random person on the phone and start yelling at them to fix shit.
Remember that ice melts under pressure. And
I get the sentiment. Ice does some weird shit. You can have hot ice under pressure.
ice does a lot of weird shit. That's kind of the problem.
The actual
sure-
mineral ice does weird shit.
I'm sure there's a subreddit for hot ice under pressure, and I don't want to know about it.
That seems more like an 8chan thing.
Yeah.
To be fair, there might be a Reddit for it. It's probably under like astronomy.
Wrong.
And when last we left off, oh holy shit! When last we left off, the group had, for the most part, with the exception of our two Force users who stayed behind because their players were not present and thus really couldn't really be decided on where they were going. The party made their way into the capital of Sobrik, the currently imperially occupied city that is the capital of Balmora, the manufacturing and weapons creation planet. Hoping to investigate and find a little bit more information about what caused this planet to be abandoned to the Empire so quickly in the ongoing peace negotiations that established the current ceasefire between the Galactic Republic and the Sith Empire. Along the way, a rebel soldier by the name of Gar Baron was first seduced, then knocked unconscious, then shoved in his own vehicle, then seduced again
re-seduced.
when he woke up into going along with the group's attempt to steal his vehicle and make their way into Sobrik for for investigation. So you currently have a hangers on in that group. Meanwhile, Mila, you have recently been having some conversation with the Wookiee Jedi, whose name is in the chat and that I need to recall. Sawasha. Over the moral and ethical aspects of leading this rebellion as aggressively as Sawasha seems to want to. So we'll start with you after that conversation ends and you've had time to meditate. Eventually, you get a comms warning because I believe that at one point Lysandra tried to get a warning out to Loghaire about who had arrived. And we'll say that you were around to pick that up in Loghaire's stead, as Loghaire was not currently available. So you just get the message. It's not like an open call, but it is a message being sent to be received by the ship. And you get the warning from the rest of your crew who you've learned via this message are currently in Sobrik because you had been elsewhere when they had taken off. that there is a Sith assassin by the name of Lord Valnerus, who is apparently a servant of Logair's former master, based on what the context of the message is saying, has arrived on the planet and is hunting something. The obvious suggestion being Logair, though not known for certain. So that's a bit of warning information that you get. Do you do anything with that info?
Look around the ship for Logair.
Logair is currently meditating, so kind of dead to the world right now.
Great opportunity to meditate.
You gonna do that as well?
Yep.
All right.
Just sitting across from Logair, just meditating.
The Jedi and the Sith do not deserve to keep going on as an organization, because they get warned of impending death and like, I need to meditate on this for the next 7 hours.
All right. That being the case, as you focus and concentrate and try and consider how best to approach this problem that is currently potentially incoming, though not for certain, camera shifts as the group that just watched Lord Valnerus stalk their way down and out of the spaceport. I believe at least one of you has business with the dock authority.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, I'm gonna recompose myself, and barge on in.
Remind me, I know that Homeboy sensed me.
You get the sense that he smelled you more than anything.
There's
Same
some
thing.
Ring wraith like.
Same thing, and
Shit.
that's the same thing. Only it just sounds ruder.
He might be. You have no idea whether he is familiar enough to pick up the identifiers of
more accurately, he picked up on my pheromones. He did not smell me.
Yes, correct.
I'm not actually offended. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, you have no idea if he is in the know enough to pick up on the unique identifiers of Zeltron pheromones, but he definitely seems to have sensed their presence.
Did I inform anybody of this? I don't remember.
I don't believe you told anybody that he sensed your pheromones.
Cool. That is continuing.
Good to know.
All right. I'm gonna barge my way in there. I think we've decided that you all were just like following me as, just, I don't know, hangers on or something.
The Dockmaster,
with the Dockmaster,
whose name I do not remember.
Nope, me either.
If I gave it to you at all.
I'm gonna say no. You may have. I'm just gonna say no, so then we can
move on. Yeah.
Get a new one.
Yeah.
Quick, generate a new one.
I mean, fortunately, there is fantasynamegenerators.com for easy access to random fucking names.
Not a sponsor.
This week's episode brought to you by Gar Baron. Is that anything?
No,
we just need to give Shawnee a few minutes as they click repeatedly to find one
that doesn't sound like absolute garbage. Yeah,
that doesn't include like 17 consonants in a row.
Mm-hmm.
That's what apostrophes are for.
And I'm not talking about the generator. I'm talking about the Star Wars name.
I mean, like, the Star Wars name generator generates very Star Wars names.
Yes,
which is to say, hard to fucking pronounce.
That's okay. Holly had to step away anyway because somebody in Holly's house is dropping bricks. Literally, the message says, "I have to step away. Apparently, there are Legos in the toilet."
I mean, isn't that where Legos go?
No.
Man, it depends on how old your kids are, because sometimes, yes, that is apparently where they go.
See, yeah.
But the name of the dock master, whether or not it was the name previously, because hi,
Is now.
I'm a DM with ADHD. Congratulations, everybody who might be watching or seeing the archives.
Yeah.
Is now Felgio Legahar.
Now put it in the chat so we don't lose it.
Yeah.
And put it in the chat so we think we won't lose it, and then we'll forget that it's in the chat.
Yeah.
And we will just think that it was in Slack and got vanished, and then we'll
Correct.
never look for it.
Correct.
I spelled that almost exactly correct. I'm so proud of myself.
Let's see.
Greg.
Holy shit! I got it right. God damn it, Craig.
It's been a long week.
I was trying really hard not to think of that joke.
You're welcome.
I will be very disappointed, Johnny, if this person does not have an Italian accent.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Name is Felgio.
It
Fortunately,
is Star Wars.
Fortunately, that is one of the accents I can do.
Okay. I'm joking, obviously. You don't have to do a fucking Italian accent.
Now,
But
do you want Italian accent or do you want Toydarian accent?
no, I want fucking Italian.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want the most over-the-top fucking Italian accent. Because
The offensive Italian accent I'm not good at. I'm sorry.
Woohoo.
you've never impersonated Mario before?
No.
And not Chris Pratt Mario,
Yeah,
actual Mario.
Not Chris Pratt Mario, not actual Mario, and not your random cousin Mario.
Right.
I feel like your random cousin Mario probably has a New Jersey accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, random cousin Mario is Bob Hoskins Mario.
Oh man, personal favorite, honestly. Has Elle done an episode about the Mario Brothers movie? Because if not, I'll go on and talk about that one.
I don't believe they have.
I don't believe they have. You absolutely need to torment them with that.
I would love to see a check this out about.
Actually, they might really like it.
Hoskins Mario movie.
I legitimately love that movie. I think it is super weird that it is a Mario Brothers movie, but I legitimately love that super weird, like, universes colliding. You know, Mara, have you seen it?
No.
It's got dinosaurs. Okay,
do not take the bait here.
No, that's it. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm doing. After Nightgrove wraps up, I'm running Mario Brothers RPG, Mario Brothers movie RPG.
Oh,
no.
I'll run it in Electric Bastion Land. It's gonna be real dumb.
We can never die in Night Grove.
I have no context for any of this.
Jeremy, we've established that. You just go home.
We've established that the Harvest King and Queen go home.
That's true. Yeah.
Everyone else dies.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Speaking of home,
I defy
and
royalty.
E.T. and therefore aliens, and then Star Wars. Like,
Thank you
how much you spelled out how tortured that segue is.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Continue. You step inside.
Walk in.
Yeah, a very, very large Corellian man is like catching his breath in response to being very close to being murdered by a Sith.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Legahar?
Galaxy preserve me. Yes, I am Felgio. How can I assist you?
Excellent. I am in need of assistance. I have an issue with a shipment that names. Where was it? Tess X still had that was supposed to go out 5 months ago and never arrived. What happened to it? I just realized I don't know exactly when the occupation started, but like I'm trying to date it around that time. She's fully making up this stuff. Like there's not a shipment. Like he was slightly involved in shipping, but
A shipment delayed by how many months?
5.
Oh, very well. Okay.
It's been sitting there for months. This is unacceptable.
Imperial occupation means that all goods must be subject to imperial screening. If any goods are considered contraband according to imperial regulations, they will be impounded and will only be released upon the authorization of the imperial magistrate. Slowly catching his breath and just reciting things from rote as he's trying to gather his thoughts.
Okay. Now I'm trying to remember what exactly we were trying to find out. Like I was trying to find out the involvement of Republic forces in letting this kind of happen.
Yeah, so
Right.
the specific sequence of events that you got was that the governor / mayor of Sobrick and this guy both became independently wealthy shortly before
Got it.
and got higher positions basically shortly before the imperial occupation. And post-imperial occupation have continued to be independently wealthy, and this guy has been elevated to dockmaster, despite the fact that Imperials would normally assign someone of their own to that kind of position.
Okay. All right. Trying to think what the strategy is going to be.
Can I spend a light point to like flashback to us talking about this?
Ooh.
I mean, you don't even have to spend a light point for that. You are welcome to do so to just figure out your plan.
Okay.
I like this.
So maybe before we ran into the Sith, because I don't think we realistically could have expected that to be a thing.
Yeah.
But we had some time in the car, so we could have been talking about this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for when we get there?
Well, I had a boyfriend on this planet who was involved in shipping. So I'm thinking that'll be the angle to get in and start talking to him so he doesn't become suspicious like right off.
Wait, this was the boyfriend?
Yep.
No, he wasn't.
Question. Is this a fake boyfriend or you actually had a boyfriend here who all that?
He's a real person. I don't think he's still on the planet. He wasn't.
But was he a real boyfriend?
No.
I'm less interested.
So this is just this is a person no actual entanglements. Okay. But at least we got some
we were entangled for a while and then we disentangled.
Oh. Well, yeah, okay, fair.
Lysander's back in.
I've been there.
Yeah.
But never mind. My questions are entirely off the side of the point. I will leave them for later. They will come later.
Excellent. Over drinks.
That's how it happens in the war. And sometimes you only marry into the family for a little while, and then you marry out, and then it happens.
Fascinating.
Back
on the topic.
Yeah, so that sounds like that could get us in, but I mean, do you think that is this a kind of situation where we just put some credits on the table and we get the information that way, or are we gonna have to do a little slicing?
My connection to the shipping will not be. He wasn't important enough to be any sort of leverage on getting the information I actually want there. Pulling guns is such a finite way to deal with this. If we can explore other avenues before that happens.
I mean, if you can get me to the console and get them distracted, I could probably pull whatever we need off of it.
Oh yes. Actually, that's very helpful.
I got a data spike. I can tinker with it while we're driving, so we're not, hypothetically sitting in a warehouse, doing some last minute tinkering. Like it'll already be done at that point.
Yes. Do I know, having like possibly gone to this office before, like it's been ages, but would any like computer systems in his office like have that kind of information? I'm not sure if I would know.
It sort of depends. The kind of information that you would be really looking for, the kind of incriminating stuff, would probably only be on his personal data pad.
Okay.
Whereas if you're just looking for leads, you might find some of those on general office computers.
Okay. Excellent. Well then, I think this is very doable.
I mean, any chance, if there's any kind of problems or efficiency, or maybe you're trying to get some information out, maybe you can say, listen, I have my data retrieve. Maybe you could have your data retrieval expert here do a test of his reflexes and see if we could skim some information. But say, hey, listen, you got some problem with your data pad. Let my expert here take care of it, and I can do a little skimming.
Yes, I think I can get that with the if I steer it toward something has gone missing with the shipment or something's off.
I mean,
he's not going to be able to find a shipment.
It's at this point that Gar asks. I mean, it kind of sounds like the dockmaster is just kind of a friend who happened to be in the right place at the right time. It kind of feels like the person you really want info from is the mayor/governor.
Yes, but
you maybe want to try and play up your upset. The angry civilian, talk to the manager kind of thing. Try and get all the way up to the governor.
Talk to the city manager. Hey, if this is tied into the civil, maybe I could get in there, open up a back door to the scheduling and get us a meeting.
Alternatively, how hard can you Karen?
How hard can I what?
Karen.
I can Karen. We flash forward.
Fantastic.
So, what's your approach?
My approach is Karening. Listen. 5 months is unacceptable. This was supposed to be delivered a week afterwards. And the situation, whatever regulations there are, I know how these things work. There are ways to grease the wheels, and he was supposed to have done that, but clearly didn't. I'm here now to get that done. And I'm gonna kind of go into that sort of spiel.
Go ahead and give me which skill do you think is this really charm? Do you really think this is charm?
It's probably coercion, honestly.
Yeah,
give me more accurate.
Give me coercion.
Or deception. If I'm lying, deception's slightly better for me.
I will give you deception because you are lying.
Okay. All right. I will take that. Thank you.
I will give you deception, and it'll be difficulty 2 because this man has already been shaken by an encounter with the Sith. He's not really in the mood to be arguing with people right now.
All right, I'll use let's use up those light sides.
Yes, they're there to be used.
Exactly. All right.
On the most potentially, if possible, on the most trivial. Not that this is trivial, but on the
Yeah.
most trivial thing.
Yeah. All right, upgrade. Okay.
I use a light side point to meditate.
There we go.
Absolute.
God damn!
Gosh.
Nothing.
Wow.
So,
Beautiful.
the power of
Perfectly balanced.
the power of Karening is currently being met by the power of disinterested bureaucracy.
The power of
I'm
governmental
aware.
inertia compels
Yeah.
you.
So at the moment, the two of you are essentially talking in circles around one another
Okay.
until someone else can intervene somehow.
Mm,
Or until you can change tack, whichever one happens first.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to assist with this somehow?
Can I look around and see if anything in here is like obviously in need of work?
Sure. Go ahead and give me.
Did
Like,
we
I wanna-
all walk inside, or is it just
I believe the implication was that she wanted you guys to follow her as like her posse.
Yeah.
okay?
Like an entourage. I'm an important person. I have people.
We're like flexing by the door.
Yeah.
I'm still
roll me
wearing
mechanics.
the rave stuff, by the way.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's not
No,
helping.
it's just like it's just a neon necklace. What is the difficulty?
Standard diff 2
Okay. And you said computers,
mechanics.
mechanics.
You asked if it needs work, not if you could hack it.
No, totally fair. Wow.
So no, but what's the upside?
I can spot the best access point if we could come up with, because I can't come up with an excuse, but maybe in looking around I do spot where the stuff is, so I at least know where it is if we can find a way
All
to
right,
get
so
to
yeah.
it.
I will say you do see you do spot an access port to both the docks infrastructure mainframe. You also spot the most likely drawer if it comes to just clocking this guy in the head and stealing his stuff, of where this guy's personal data pad is probably stored in his desk.
Okay. I will lean over and sort of quietly whisper in binary to Rocco, pointing that out. Yeah, that's very much it, Jeremy. What you've shared.
Yeah,
Is that from the Venom movie?
that is from Venom
Yeah.
2. Let There Be Carnage, in which essentially Venom comes out.
Yeah, literally.
That's
Like,
amazing.
I'm not even kidding. The Venom movies are the gayest rom-com you will ever see.
I don't doubt it, and I really need to watch them at some point.
I really
Three
wish one of them was
isn't good, but 1 and 2 are fucking. If you look at it that way,
I really wish they just called it Venom Comes Out. That would have been great.
I believe Venom even says in that scene specifically, "I am out of the Eddie closet," or something to that effect.
That's incredible.
Like it's not subtext.
Oh shit, that's amazing. Okay. Anybody else want to contribute to trying to break this bureaucratic stalemate?
Yeah, god damn it. I'm going to since Zilad did the a bad cop or bad
Karen.
No, because that
Karen.
That implies the existence of good Karen.
okay. To be fair, they're just not Karens in the way. Anyways,
I want to speak to your manager and tell them what a great job you're doing.
right?
No, there is a good use of being a Karen, and that's
Oh, yeah.
coming up like fascist
Yeah.
bureaucracy.
No, there's using Karen powers for good. I will be. You are bad, Karen. I will be good, Floozy. And like I will kind of step forward, like turn on the charm, turn on the seductive power, and be like, is there anything we can do to look? She's they're dealing with a lot at the moment. Is there anything that we can do to kind of grease these wheels?
Go ahead and roll me charm.
Or grease anything.
Diff 2.
Okay. You know what? I'm also going to spend, because I never don't spend light side points. If 2, there we go. Success and 2
Yay.
advantage.
Thank you.
All right. How would you like to use those advantages?
That is a good question. I usually just use it for the easy stuff. I would like to use those advantages in a way that will benefit me personally, which is that Gar is somehow distracted by something else and doesn't notice that I'm hitting on this person hard.
Yeah. So Gar is too busy like looking out the door, watching in case that Sith comes back.
Perfect.
And so he's like, he's busy like leaning out over the ramp, trying to keep an eye out for if anything incredibly dangerous comes back that he does not manage to pick up. That you are using the exact same tactics on this guy that you used on him.
Yep. That's my big dumb boyfriend.
So, after a bit of back and forth, Felgio eventually is like, all right, stop, cease, hold, I surrender.
Funny, that's usually what I say in these situations. Anyways, go ahead.
I think if you wish to debate and ask questions and express concerns regarding Imperial shipments, policies, and contraband requirements, it is likely best that you do so at the office of the governor. I will send word ahead, and I will give you a message. I will give you a missive of recommendation to the governor, so that you may take your problems directly to his office.
See how easy that was?
I guess that's acceptable.
He very quickly opens up his drawer and pulls out his personal data pad, starts scrolling through it and inputting information, and then pulls out a different one and pulls out just a single data chit. This is just like a single like piece of data storage. Holds it up to the data pad, transfers the basically this is a signal saying, hey, I am coming from the dockmaster with a meeting that is marked on this data chit, and then hands it to you.
Well, take that and make our exit. I think we've gotten everything we need here.
You see him, like, as you leave, he finally just sits back down and like puts his head in his hand, and the door shuts behind you as you leave. And you get the sense that he's probably reaching for wherever he keeps his secret alcohol at this point.
Yes. He's not having a good day. Not my problem. All right.
Yeah, I mean, when you get threatened with murder by a Sith and then immediately get followed up by a Karen.
Yeah. That's not a good day.
Yeah, dude has the worst case of whiplash ever.
Yes. Thank you, Lysandra. That helped. Nib, can you
No
use
problem.
this to do any sort of, I don't know if how that works. Can you connect back to his data pad at all with this? Or this is a pass, at least we can get into the governor's office, but
Yeah, how electronic
mayors.
is the pass? Like how
It
Can
is
I-
basically just a data storage chit. Like it
Okay.
is.
We have a
it's
flash
it's
drive.
yeah. It's basically a flash drive. It's
Okay.
not. It's not meant to do a whole lot other than store what was put on it.
I what I would love to do is while we're traveling, see if I can essentially skim that drive, slice into it, and see if I can basically spoof his credentials. So we have
Sure.
those if we ever need to
Ooh.
use them.
Only computers.
Nice.
Okay.
I do like that.
Difficulty?
3. It is meant to be secure.
Got it. This is ostensibly something I'm supposed to be good at, but that hasn't been helping me.
I will say there would be a setback.
Oh no!
die, but your
Actually,
ability
hey,
is secure.
Whoa!
hey, never mind. Never mind. Actually, I think we're okay. Holy shit!
My. What the
So-
fuck, Craig? Where are our successes gonna be?
Okay,
Craig just used them all.
So
So
Yeah.
yes, you do very successfully manage to replicate, identify, and just like fully peel his credentials. You now have the Dock Master's credentials for use in basically whatever you need them to throughout Sobrick. What are the downsides and what are those triumphs being used on?
So okay. So I just before we started, I took the talent Eye for Detail, which means that I can turn any excess successes into advantages.
Ooh.
So I actually would like to turn 2 of those into advantages just to cancel out those threats.
Fair enough.
And I let's see. Can I do anything? I would like to use the last. I'll do that with my last extra advantage or last extra success. Turn that into advantage, and I'll use it. I'm using the narrative dice results and slicing table from the technician book, special modifications.
Mhm.
I'd like to use that to identify an opportunity, which basically lets me the next time I do anything with the information I uncovered here, I get to add a boost die to it. Or
All right.
bonus die, boost die, the blue ones. What are they called?
Boost die.
Boost die. And then with the 2 triumphs, there is a specific success that I can use 2 triumphs on. But I think what I would rather do is I would like to use 1 to spread decoys, which will let me essentially anytime I use this information to slice something, I can make multiple decoys. So not just it traces back to this one guy, but potentially so it just completely floods the system with potential sources. And then the other one I would like to use to make a permanent backdoor, which I think in this case, could we just say that I essentially have this guy's entire blockchain and password file that he managed to screw up and leave on here?
You've essentially like managed to completely duplicate his identity, like that you just now got on a keychain that
Awesome.
you can literally just plug in wherever you need to. You now have Dock Master's access to Sobrick.
Excellent. So that will be percolating away while we're headed to our next destination.
Hell yes.
All right. So, it's a brief walk. It actually, you're going back to the sunken Sarlacc and going directly across because the main government building is across from the sunken Sarlacc. Because government people like to go there to drink, you see.
Yes.
if maybe while we're on the way, maybe we ought to collect the others. We go in, we put in a unified front, have somebody from both sides. That could maybe be helpful. At least radio back, check in on
Yes.
on Mila and
Should
Yeah.
radio back.
and Logar.
Yes.
I will radio back to check in on Mila and Logar.
Uh,
And somebody else should do it, because if they're on the off chance that we radio back and it is somebody who is in the process of slaughtering those people, I'm really trying to not think about that, but I said it, so now I'm thinking about it. But anyways, that if I radio back, then they might hear my voice, and I don't know if they know me, but they might, and then that will just direct them here, and then you'll all be dead too.
I love that shirt design, Trev. Oh, that's great.
Oh, hell yeah. That's great.
But
Fuck yes.
all right, so Mila, you're meditating. The ship's comm goes off and starts to ring. Just this really annoying, intrusive, repetitive ringtone.
What's our ringtone?
What is your ringtone?
It's Nib, pick it up. 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 It doesn't have to
Fortunately, I'm
be.
not meditating so deeply that it just goes over my head.
Yeah, you come to your senses. You look around. You see the communicator going off. You look at Logar. It looks like he's meditating harder, if that's possible, in response.
He's meditated himself so deep.
Like he heard the noise and just went deeper.
These are the dangers people don't tell you about meditation.
I go answer the communicator.
Yeah, you pick up the communicator. Yeah, connection established.
Hey, Mila, it's Nib. Listen, how's everything back at the ship? Leatherback doing okay?
Yeah, everything seems to be fine. I got that message. I got that warning earlier, and I've just been waiting for Logar to stop meditating.
Oh, yeah. So, we got, it turns out that maybe that thing that Logar was maybe of most worry for Logar. It turns out that that's actually over here. So probably things are all right. Logar's probably actually safest right where he is right now. But we're headed to the to meet with the governor. And we just came out of a meeting with the dockmaster, and it kind of seemed like I don't know, I'm sorry, I feel like we haven't had much of a chance to talk, but you kind of like, you come from that whole like gray tradition, or I like, it's a color right somewhere in the middle, right?
Like,
It
I suppose I'd be considered that.
Okay. Well, I'm reaching out, and he kind of lowers his voice. I'm reaching out because I kind of feel like we could use somebody, who brings like a nice sort of medium energy to the things. Because Shavad's been real aggro today, like coming in real hard, and Lysander's been coming in real like she do. So
Real like she do.
Maybe I'm just saying, like, maybe maybe a statesman such as yourself, like that could be real useful. If I'm not intruding upon meditation times or whatever, like we could swing back by and pick you up, or we could send you a cab or something. But I just feel like maybe it'd be real useful if you could be here when we meet with the governor.
Yeah. If I have a way to get there, then I can show up. So.
Yeah. No problem. Oh, well, you know what? We can fill you in on that. in person. There's an extra guy here. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Listen. What it would be the quickest way? Is it possible to get a car that is closer to the dock to pick up
So
Mila?
the problem with that would be you would have to get an automated vehicle to the rebel base.
Yeah.
How long is the round trip?
It's not the worst in the world. Like, it's meant to be out of the way, but not so far that it's impossible to get places. It's mostly meant to be hidden by its location.
Okay.
So like you could just drive out, get them, and get back before your meeting is scheduled.
Can we just let's run back, that way we can potentially restock, we can check on things. Everybody okay with that?
Yes.
Mm,
That out of character, I think my connection glitched a little bit. I'm not sure what that sound was.
I believe that was an mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
it was more of a
Yeah, okay. That's actually how it sounded, which is why I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I could go if you all want to stay.
I will go with you.
Yeah, you're not going alone.
I wasn't
They
gonna.
wouldn't. It'd be Nib and Draco.
Yeah,
I
of course.
always go with them. They would be dead if not.
That's
Right.
And they can confirm with their own eyes that Logair is not dead and dying, which it didn't sound like he was, because I think we would have heard a lot more screaming on that phone. Jedi are famously just sort of like zen, but I feel like there would still be screaming.
Yeah.
Turns out I just murdered Logair.
Yeah,
It's like-
I mean, I don't know.
Plot
I
twist.
feel like oftentimes dead Sith equals happy Jedi, but no offense.
You're not helping Nib.
Holds up a hand to Lysandra. No offense.
You're not helping Nib.
I mean, vice versa, right? Look, we'll just check, make sure everything's okay. All right.
That's fine. I'm being paranoid, but I don't want to head back there in case somebody follows me back.
Right. Absolutely.
That's fine. Go ahead.
We'll be.
Gar,
hey,
you
God,
can drive them, right?
I could drive. You guys some time together.
I can drive.
Okay. Yeah. Rocco can drive.
I would rather drive my.
It's technically Gar's vehicle.
Yeah, it is.
so-
It is Gar's vehicle technically.
Yeah.
I mean, technically.
No, it's Gar's vehicle.
Well, it's my ship, technically.
I'm not talking about the ship. I'm talking about the wheeled thing that brought us here.
I know, but
the speeder,
I'm saying, we all share.
I lean in like, just let him drive. He'll make him feel better.
Okay. Yeah. Gar, you don't mind giving us a ride, right?
Sure.
Awesome. Thanks, babe.
All right. He heads back to his speeder.
It drives him straight to prison.
I love how Gar has just accepted this.
His fate. Yeah.
It is a Zeltron thing, to be fair.
He's
But-
my new favorite character.
Right?
And like I said, the entire explanation, the fake explanation that you gave me was like, well, it doesn't not sound like me.
All right.
All right, yeah. So
Party
yeah,
splits.
the party splits. Gar begins to drive Rocco and Nib towards the rebel base to pick up Mila. Meanwhile, the two of you.
Yes.
What's the plan?
Well, mostly just whiling our time away before our meeting at our appointment with the governor.
Okay. I can do that.
We could do some shopping. Or just go to a bar. But I don't want to go
I
back
feel
to
like
that
you
one.
want. I feel like you want to go shopping.
I do.
We can go shopping.
We can get some different stuff here. The ship needs decor.
What kind? It's fine. You can argue that one with Nibnir. As long is the decor going in the med bay?
I will approve any decor that goes in a med bay first with you before I put anything in there.
Sorry, no. We need to clarify. The answer is no.
Would it hurt?
Yes.
Why? It's nice to have good things to look at when you're getting treated for, I don't know, a bullet wound.
Sweetie, my med bay,
Yes.
as the official medic and surgeon and person responsible for all of your health in every possible capacity, I already have to settle with the fact that my med bay is an escape pod.
As soon as we can upgrade it. I promise.
No, it's still going to be an escape pod because unless we get a new ship, that's why it's in an escape pod. There's nowhere else to put it.
Listen, Lysandra, dream big. It could happen.
I'm a former soldier in the Sith army. We don't dream.
We don't have dreams. Those are beaten out of us.
Dreams, if we have dreams, they're not good ones, and they're the kinds that we wake up in a cold sweat over.
All right.
That said,
All right.
I'm just saying I like my med bay the way that it is. You can
Understood.
You can decorate any other part of the ship with the exception of the one little corner on the left hand side of the ship, the docks or the cargo bay in that one spot. Anywhere else, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm fine with. I will back you. You could decorate Logair's quarters if you wanted to, just for the fun of it. I would back you up. Leave my med bay and my cot alone.
Deal.
Perfect.
You're gonna back me up when he
I'm going
protests.
I'm going to back you up. Let's go buy whatever gaudy shit you want to buy.
Excellent. We go shopping.
So,
Sen, I am not sorry at all. What am I saying? You're not going to watch this. You're going to ask us what happened.
It'll be a fun surprise.
Yes.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for, like, basically, Shavad's she's doing the thing she does, like, every time she goes and starts life in a new place, is she wants to make it feel like not really homey, but like comforting. Which for her means like nice stuff to look at. Like, I want it to not feel like a kind of junky sort of spaceship that's slightly cobbled together out of spare parts. I want it to look cohesive. I want it to look pretty. I want it to look like a home. I'm looking for houseplants. I'm looking for some just shit to hang up. It's tchotchkes. Space tchotchkes. I am gonna try and get
Space
some now that I
tchotchkes.
know that Nib is slightly into jizz musicians. Some concert posters
Oh, hell yeah.
for his area.
I feel like it'd be funny to hang up Jedi propaganda in Logair's quarters.
Okay, I
no.
will draw the line there.
She's not trolling. She is going to, for Logare's quarters, I think she is attempting to find things that are both black and sparkly. Because that is where I feel like I can make some inroads is sparkles, glitter.
Yeah.
I want to bedazzle
Absolutely.
it.
However many credits you feel like you want to spend will sort of determine the quality and extent
Okay.
of how much modification you think you can get done
Okay.
here.
All right. This is dangerous. Let me look how many. I have 2,869 credits.
Nice.
So I would like to drop 1,000 credits on this. That feels good.
Hell yeah. I would say with 1,000 credits, you have enough materials to redecorate basically the entirety of the ship.
Excellent. Okay, I am doing that. Yeah, she's not trying to like mess with the function of anything, but she is definitely
Trying to
changing
alter the
character
aesthetics.
of
Yeah.
Trying to get us some aesthetics here.
The thing that happens while you're out.
Yeah.
You are it's a crowded market day. There's people bumping into each other. There's conversations happening all over the place. There's a whole bunch of, jostling conversation, back and forth, shouting. You've just about acquired everything that you were looking for when I would like both you and Lysandra to give me what's the
Vigilance?
Vigilance. Both of you
Yeah.
give me vigilance rolls.
If
Sure.
difficulty two.
Two to see it ahead of time, yeah.
All right. Vigilance.
Is this a bad thing that we're seeing?
Yes.
Then I'm taking those three threats as strain.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take strain.
So successfully, you managed to not be in the immediate vicinity because you saw enough of it coming to get out of the way. But there is a brief moment where you spot just the barest hint of black robes in the crowd, and you have just enough time to realize that that's probably something dangerous and find yourself a ways away from from the ensuing incident when you hear the ignition of a lightsaber, the scream of an individual being cut down by a lightsaber, and the sudden panic of an entire crowd as a body falls in several pieces in the middle of the market square.
Fuck.
By the time
immediately, as that happens, it's clear what direction this is coming from.
Oh yeah,
right?
that's why you're able.
I immediately move in front of you.
Javad.
Yeah, Javad. I don't know why that name is so hard for me to remember.
Because I did Star Wars spellings.
As the crowd panics in the aftermath of an open murder in the middle of the day by a Sith assassin, that's where we're gonna take our break.
Cool.
Remember, we take our break, you take yours. So sit up, stretch your legs, do whatever you need to do. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Please enjoy these commercial messages.
Go.
A dinosaur story.
We're back. A dinosaur story.
I'm not saying we're back ever again.
Yes, but you need
dinosaur
that
story.
dinosaur story, or we'll never.
That's
like,
why I'm not saying we're back. Because I keep trying on Mondays to get I have to deal with this once a week. Sometimes once every other week, depending on how often we play. But Monday is supposed to be my dinosaur-free day.
Turns out today you actually had a dinosaur, though.
I wish it were Monday, because that's my fun day. I don't have to dinosaur day.
All right. So, as a reminder, the two of you have just witnessed a murder.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shh. I will shush you in case that didn't go through.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking in that direction. I'm not moving, which is probably bad because amidst everybody else, I'm the one person who's not moving. I'm like, back up with the crowd. Follow the crowd.
Who was that? Was that the person
Follow the
that was-
crowd.
Yes.
I will find you. And I'm going to back up, but I'm keeping my attention towards. Like, I'm not going to stand there and be like the one person who's left in this circle of.
Yeah, in the press of panicked individuals, it's hard to make out a bunch of details, but you can very clearly see the twin blades of a saber staff walking away and the faint waver of a black-robed figure amidst the panicking crowd.
Would that lead me to believe that this is Valnerus?
It's the only other Force user you've met, and the lightsaber that he had that he was putting away as he walked away did look like a saber staff, so that seems likely.
Okay, that's my question. Does Valnerus use a saber staff? Cool. Great. Awesome. So yeah, I am going to, my eyes are staying on that direction. I will, to you, keep an eye out in every other direction.
Yeah, I'm.
And let's just back up, get out of here. But yeah, my eyes are not leaving until I literally cannot see him.
Yeah. It's a weird transition because he is just walking away, like seemingly unbothered by any of the panicking around him. And then there's a weird transitory moment where the rush of the crowd obscures his form, and then by the time the crowd parts, he's gone.
Okay. Once he is completely out of there, I'm going to do a quick look around. Is there somewhere a shop that Zivad can go into?
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna go there, window shop. I will meet up with you in a few.
Is that wise?
Yes. Well, I want to know something. Just act like everything is normal.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Then
Once I'm sure that you're gone, that you're like in the shop, I'm going towards the body.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to see, was this just some random person who gave him shit and died for it, or was this like a specific targeted assassination?
You can immediately tell the instant you get there this was targeted, because there is no collateral damage for one. Like it very much looks like one person was nearly cut in half by a passing lightsaber blade, and no more damage than was necessary was done.
Okay.
The person that you find nearly severed asunder is an Imperial officer.
Mm.
Is anybody else around the body? Like, is there
Not
Am I
yet.
relatively unobserved at this point?
It seems like the crowd is mostly just run the fuck away. You probably have scant moments before like officials come to clean the scene up.
I am getting that fucking ID, whatever I can grab to identify this person.
All right. Yeah, you immediately like rifle through their pockets and grab whatever identification they have off of them.
Yep. And then I am backing off. I'm committing the face to memory, and then I'm backing the fuck off.
Yeah, you vanish with the rest of the crowd.
Yep. And I go back. I go find Ziva.
Shavot a few moments later.
Just pop up next to you.
Hi.
Hi. We're done shopping, right?
I think I have all I need, yes.
Awesome. Why don't you let... They're probably not... I don't know, they might be bad. Why don't you radio our... radio Nib?
Right? I'm going to pull out my comm.
Just
link
let
and-
them know that we need a ride back as soon as they are able to accomplish it.
The governor's meeting. I know.
No, you're right. You're fucking right. All right, never mind. I've got it. Because I still need. I'm going to want him to check something. I will pull out my computer. Hey, Nib. There.
So, yeah, hey.
Hey, so couple things. We're all fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
Oh, we've been getting to know your new beau, you know.
Awesome.
Did you know he's from where as Shawnee takes a bite, desperately thinking we'll be talking amongst ourselves. Where is Gar from?
He's Balmoran native.
Did you know he's from Balmora?
No, but that's good to know for Pillow Talk later.
No kids that he knows of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So how's things? You all finding all the shopping that you need?
Things are good. We've acquired Javad has acquired some things. You're gonna love it. But
great.
I need you when you get back to the ship.
Sure.
I need you to go on the HoloNet.
Yep.
And I need you to use special tricks.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to tell me everything you can about, and I'm going to provide all the information that's on the ID.
Mm.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Don't. This is, like I said, special tricks.
Yeah, you got it.
And don't worry, you're not being followed. I can say that for sure.
Okay. Oh. Are you okay?
We're fine.
Okay. All right. Do you need anything from the ship? Do you have maybe like a special water cooler that is can hold more liquid than usual, or anything like that you might want me to get and bring back for you? Do you want a really big fucking gun that you're hiding somewhere?
Oh. No, I'm good. If you can figure out how to do an orbital strike, I wouldn't necessarily complain, but I don't know where our target is now, so it's fine. We're all good here.
All right. You got it.
All right. Appreciate it. Let me know what you find with that.
Sure, will do. Maybe the kind of thing we shouldn't do over comms, or you want me to call as soon as I know?
No, I don't think unless it's information you think I really need to know.
Yeah.
Like right away, then no, it can be later.
Got it.
Awesome. Say hi to Gar for me.
I will.
All right. And I disconnect. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I just
Okay.
Lysander says hi.
Mm-hmm.
And I will convey the majority of that to Gar and Rocco. Not holding anything back, but just doing it quickly. And then continue asking Gar lots of prying personal questions.
Oh, hey, look, we're back at the base.
Oh, already? Oh, boy, that's all right. We got a ride back that we can just pick up right where we stopped. Hey, let's go in. Oh, you look tired. You want to grab a nap? I got a roll cart. It'll fit like up a torso.
Just go ahead and tell them where my sleeping quarters is. It's fine.
I think I'm good. Let's go get your friend.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, he's an acquired taste.
I will believe whatever those beeps and boops were, droid.
Oh no, he doesn't know basic.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't speak. He doesn't speak binary.
Or binary, yes. Oh no. He's not gonna last. That's sad.
Rocco's just saying you're gonna come to love all of us. Just one big Warren clan like back in the old days.
I've talked to you about the lying before.
Isn't that what you were saying, sweetie? I mean, basically, when you boil it down.
Let's go get the others.
Okay. All right. Do you want to go?
Not everybody speaks binary.
Yeah. You want to go get? You want to go get Mila? Or Mila? I'll go do a little bit of research here.
Sure. Right, Rocco, go get Mila.
Yep. So,
oh, look, it's the beeps and the boops.
Beep boop.
You go over to retrieve Mila. What are you up to, Nib?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if is there a good access point from the ship, or is there actually I guess I'll ask Gar. Hey, I need to turn up a little bit of information. Don't worry, I got enough coverage to make sure it's not gonna get traced back to wherever we splice in, but you got a good access point in the base that I might be able to use for a little bit. I'll share any information we get, of course.
I mean, it's a research facility, so yeah, it's got some pretty good, it's pretty secure holonet channels,
To establish, just so I know for sure for future reference, like if we're on our ship and we're on a planet, we would need to go to somewhere that's actually like there's not like how does the holonet work? Are we able to access that from the ship, or do I need to go to a hard point to lock?
So the holonet operates on, if I am recalling correctly, hyperspace communication. So theoretically, anywhere with a strong enough receiver or transmitter can access the holonet. Most starships have a computer strong enough to do that. But if you want specific planetary network information, you need to have a way into a planet's network.
Yeah.
Which is usually you need to find a hard point or so on. It is very much like the internet is composed of many disparate internets on every planet linked by hyperspace communication lanes.
All right. In that case, then I'll ask if Gar can take me over and show me where it is, and I'll let Rocco know that we're going to go over there and to come back and meet us there.
Yeah, so he'll He'll bring you over to one of the research facilities, like major holonet uplinks.
Okay. Right. I will then go ahead and try to slice in, trying to make it look like the access point is back in the coming from the dockmaster's office and using those credentials. So if anything,
you got those benefits you already accrued.
Trying not to leave any traces, but if the traces are left, they won't trace to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you set up a permanent backdoor. You've got spread decoys active, so it's going to be even harder for them to try and trace you.
Okay, cool. All right. So am I okay to make a computer's roll?
Go ahead and roll me computers. Difficulty based on what you're looking for. 1 sec. We're gonna call this. We're gonna call this hard.
That seems fair. That's 3 or 4.
3.
Okay.
Mostly a wash.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So I will tell you this with the threat. You mostly find basic military records information. Like you find name, rank, station was here, obviously. You don't find a whole lot of history on this person. And the thing that you learn from the threat is that that's probably on purpose.
Okay.
And somebody will probably know if you ask too many questions about this person.
Okay. All right. Is there? Does it seem like it's been scrubbed intentionally, or just that it's carefully curated?
It seems like this person's entire existence has been very carefully scrubbed.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And you think that was done pretty recently.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. We'll go back if I guess Rocco and Mila would probably finish up and join us.
Yeah, so
rather
meanwhile,
around.
Rocco, you go to find Mila.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's Mila up to?
Setting across from
Logair, meditating.
Logair. Yep.
You walk into a room and find 2 Force users sitting cross-legged facing each other.
Hey.
And I look over. It's like, look over. It's like, you're here. And I get up, look at Logair.
Who does not?
Well, guess he gets to find out later, and start walking out with.
Oh, one thing to know, we're with this person, Gar. They're like Lysandra's current boyfriend, boy toy. I don't know. Just go with it.
All right then.
Yeah, I'll leave them out.
Yeah, you return to the group. Gar and Yim meet up with Rocco and Mila. Again, Gar looks like a human, most traditional appearance human. if you had to guess Corellian descent. Because fun fact, the primary distinctor between Corellian and Coruscanti is basically Coruscanti looks generally like the like broad spread of Northern and Eastern European and everything in between, whereas Corellian is more like Southern European, like rough, like Northern African kind of area region where you get the Mediterranean kind of feel. Yeah, Corellians have more of the Mediterranean aspect. And then there's so many other different human worlds that you can find humans from, but those are the two like primary like rough demographics. But yeah, because this is even being in a galaxy far, far away, it is a European-centric fantasy.
Yep.
Unless,
to be fair, unless they can exotify Asians.
Yes, that's the Achani.
Yes, if they can make them exotic and sexualized, then we can have Asians.
But yeah. So the group of you return to each other while you meet up again. And Gar is like, well, I believe that's the gang all here. Shall we go back?
Yeah. I mean, it works for me. Mila, how you been?
Been fine.
You feeling good? You feeling centered?
Yep.
You just kind of
Well, prepared to get uncentered.
All right, let's go. Gar heads back to the speeder.
I'll fill Mila as we're traveling. I'll fill Mila in on what I have seen personally and what I've been told.
Yeah. Which is what, considering that the player was not here last session?
So specifically, we've been trying to track down this one that we know that there is the enemy of Loghaire and Lysandra, like they're an assassin, I guess, like an executioner. What is the formal type?
Executioner.
Yeah, he was identified as Darth Vitulin's executioner.
Probably here on their trail. It seems unlikely to be on anybody else's trail. And then we found the dock master and have through them gotten a lead through to the governor, which is where we're heading back. Filling in about the executioner, I think he'll say, but good news, nobody's died yet. Because we didn't get that particular bit of information from the away team. And then everything that's happened this episode that I don't want to bore anybody by repeating.
Yeah. So yeah, you feel the general gist. And to clarify, the hunt for information with the dock master was more for like relevant information to the planetary political landscape, with like why this planet was seceded to the Empire so quickly, looking for leads on Shavod's personal business kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very much a her thing that she's been pushing to go into the city and check on this.
But eventually, the speeder comes back into Sobrick, and I'm assuming one of you will give a communicator signal to Lysandra that you have made it back.
Yeah, I think I will communicate probably on our way in, just to make sure we meet up at the right spot as we're reconnecting.
Yep. And yeah, we are staying inside. I'm making sure we are staying inside a building of some kind until we can basically just beeline it to
Yep.
Y'all.
Carrying a lot of bags.
Yep.
As you run for the location of your speeder, there's a sense of panic in the streets, like more than there was when the officer was murdered.
I am looking around, trying to stay alert.
What? Are we together yet? I'm sorry.
About now-ish, yeah. As you were looking around while you're moving, just trying to stay alert. You meet up with the rest of your group.
Vigilance, perception.
Roll vigilance.
Okay.
Diff 2.
Yep. Nope, not so much.
You're not,
I'm more stressed.
You're not certain what the source is.
Okay.
But there is definitely a growing sense of panic.
Hey guys, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Just following.
Yep.
Where are you taking us? Are we going to the governor?
I believe that's the plan.
Yes. I have an appointment.
Actually, no. We need to go back to the. We need to get to the. We need to dump all this shit off.
And you
want to carry? You want to carry your tchotchkes into the meeting with the governor?
No, I was thinking we could leave it in the transport.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're going.
Put him in the speeder's trunk. Yeah.
Gar and Lysandra aren't in there anymore. There's plenty of space.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
What'd you get?
We'll talk.
Things to decorate with.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, so we run back to the speeder.
Run back to the speeder. Drop the bags of stuff into the trunk.
Yep.
And then make your way to the governor's office.
Yes.
Is there any conversation that happens on the way there?
Probably not out in the street.
Yeah, not from Nib. Nib has definitely picked up on the vibe that like this is very much head down, move quick.
Yeah.
Trevi or Mila specifically. Go ahead and have you picked any force powers out?
Nope.
All right. In that case, just go ahead and roll me vigilance, but go ahead and add your force rating.
I think I might.
Which I'm assuming
have a
is
conversation
probably
with everyone
one.
once after this roll.
What's the difficulty?
2.
2. Okay. Vigilance. There's vigilance.
And yeah.
Damn.
Go ahead and add your force rating.
How do I
which is basically 1, which is to say put a force die in. The middle die is the force die.
Let's see. Take that down.
All right. So with 2 light side, that'll become 2 successes for this particular instance. You sense dark side, like active, present, in use, dark side of the force activity. There is a dark side wielder doing work in this city.
Do I get a sense of direction or?
It's not enough successes, not enough advantages to really get a strong sense of direction, but it permeates. You get the sense that he's not staying in one place and doing this. He's roaming.
Concerning.
I keep an eye out.
So Shayba's gonna start talking to the group as we're going along in the transport. So I was thinking someone got assassinated on the street, and I don't think it's particularly wise for us to stay here very long. And I had a plan with the governor about, sort of distracting him, letting you do your thing, Nib, and I think that's going to take too long. So if we could expedite this with violence, perhaps, depending on if he has guards or something like that, I think that might be a good idea.
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
I think we need to keep this meeting with the governor as short as possible, and we just need access to his data pad. If he is not able to protest our accessing it, I think that would be ideal.
You are advocating for violence against the governor.
Yes.
Insert some Jedi talk about violence against people.
Yeah, that's bullshit. But more specifically, I understand why. I understand. I don't, because this is something I don't have the full picture on, but I understand the generalness of it. If we commit an act of violence against the governor of the main city on a Sith-run world,
that's not really
while an executioner is here,
yes, okay,
they will blame the group that we are currently trying to talk out of extreme actions.
Okay. Yes, I see your point. I just don't want to get... I don't know, the vibes are getting weird out there.
Yeah, the vibes are real fucking weird, because there is a Sith executioner out there. The vibes are always weird when a Sith executioner is out there.
They're always weird when the Siths show up anyways.
Hey!
Am I wrong?
Hashtag not all Sith.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask, like how irritated is Lysandra by that comment?
By that comment?
Yeah.
There is...
There are bigger Mon Calamari to fry?
You know what? There's a role for that, isn't there?
Yeah. Are
Deception.
you trying to hide?
Persuasion? Depending.
Yes, I think that Lysandra would try to hide the immediate reaction.
Okay.
All right. So, what is... Okay. So, anyone who's trying to read Lysandra will set the difficulty.
Is this deception?
So it'll be based on Lysandra's deception. What is your deception, Lysandra?
Are you talking about number of dice or number of ranks?
Both.
0 ranks, 2 green dice.
Okay. So it'll be diff 2, standard difficulty.
I upgrade the difficulty of incoming deception checks.
That would be if someone was trying to actively...
Can I spend a light side point for PvP?
Sure, why not? Let's make this fun.
Okay.
Because this is potentially a group trying to read Lysandra rather than Lysandra trying to lie to the group, it's going to be active on your end, not Lysandra's end.
Okay.
So would that then give...
So it's going to be... It would be diff 2 with a force point spent for an upgrade, so it'll be diff 2 upgraded once for
on the difficulty side.
Yeah, on the
Yes.
difficulty side for your, I think, vigilance, because you're
I
trying
will
to reach
figure out a
someone.
way to use PvP rules in any situation.
Yeah, you will. Vigilance or perception? They're the same for me.
We'll say perception in this case.
Because it's perception is cunning and vigilance is willpower. This seems more
Yeah.
like a cunning thing. Like
Yeah, this does
Yeah.
seem more cunning. Yeah, we'll
it's
say perception.
2 green dice either way for me, but I just was curious.
God damn it.
Well,
Nope, you got success, Mila. Oh, Mila got success. Shayvon did not.
I was actually
What?
curious. Would Shavad be able to upgrade it as well as the downgrade because of that talent?
That's
Other way around. I'm sorry. Downgrade the difficulty.
No, that's more for when someone is actively trying to deceive Shayvon.
Okay.
It's basically your Shayvon is good at seeing through lies. That does not necessarily help her read someone who is not saying anything.
Fair.
I'm sorry, what is the difficulty on this?
2 upgraded once.
And it's the green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one that
Yeah,
one that is
it
green that
changed.
should be perfect.
Yeah.
On the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That's throwing me off.
Damn, Rocco.
Yeah.
All right. So I will let Jeremy decide. 2 people have succeeded, but they both got 2 threats. I will let you decide what the downside of what they learn is, but they do learn accurate information.
I mean, I think they can decide based on how the reaction goes.
Fair. This is PvP. It's not necessary.
I think Mila would probably know that it's specifically due to it is very clearly a training, Sith soldier training instilled in. Whether Rocco knows that or not, I leave up to you. But the instinctual reaction is to react violently. She holds that back.
I just spoke bad about the Empire.
Very specifically held that back.
Spoke badly about the Empire, and the Empire trained soldiers. Like, fuck you. Internally.
I think with 2 successes, because successes mean a lot in this system, it's less about the Empire and more about the people. Mila or Lysandra doesn't give a fuck about the Empire.
Okay.
Doesn't care in the slightest about it. It is the people that she served with, and that instinctually
there are individual Sith that she cares about. You can
Correct.
guess at least one of them.
Correct. So yeah, that is the automatic instinctual response, is to like lash out in some way physically, but she doesn't. Anyway, where were we in the conversation?
I don't.
It was literally just the vibes are weird.
The
Yeah.
vibes are weird.
Oh yes, no, because you had said then I was violent. It's not the Sith. It's yes, the vibes are weird. Never mind that. The vibes. And she stops there and just sort of falls quiet.
Yeah, speaking of so that information you wanted me to look up, that wouldn't have anything to do with this whole situation, would it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think somebody this definitely wasn't yeah. I think the whole assassination angle, I think that's probably right, because it seems like somebody got to it before this was done, but not too far before, and did a whole lot of scrubbing.
Okay. It was, and I will. Valnoris killed this person. It was an Imperial officer in the middle of this street.
Yeah.
Targeted. That tells me I don't know why. That's what I was hoping that we could find is specifically what this person did wrong.
Yeah, but so is this executioner the sort of person who cleans up after themselves? Because it strikes me that this is more of a shock and awe kind of thing.
I think that they were here to deal with. This is a guess. I would not be willing to. I would be willing to wager at least a small amount. I'm not actually wagering, Yibnir. This turn of phrase.
He just sort of there's like a real thin sliver of tongue visible as he runs it across his lips, and there's like a little bit of an itching gesture from his fingers, but he doesn't say anything.
That particular soldier was giving information to people or was doing something otherwise that was disloyal. You don't send somebody like Valnoris. Valnoris? Valnoris.
It's an A. I don't know.
Oh no, I know. I was just where's the emphasis? Valnoris or Valnoris?
It's Valnoris.
Okay. You don't send Valnoris to deal with a random disloyal officer.
Jeremy, correct me if I'm wrong real quick, but I don't think Lysandra has explained how she and Logair know him, right? I don't think that's been said. I don't know. I don't remember.
It was told to somebody.
Okay.
Because I had a panic attack about it.
Yeah, I think that was did that happen while we were hiding at the in the cargo?
It might have been with Nibnir.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe it was when you.
That's right. Yeah.
When you had discovered that his ship was incoming was when.
Yeah, and then you all ran out with the vehicle to get to me.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
So yeah, I think Nibnir and Rocco know, but probably not
Shavad. Okay.
Probably not Shavad. Anyway, so you don't send somebody like this to deal with some random person. This is more serious than that.
There is the aspect of a show of force to what is an otherwise Republic loyal planet.
Yeah, but you can do a show of force by if they are truly disloyal. Like if it's a disloyalty situation, you can have a bunch of Imperial soldiers just execute him in the street. This is somebody who handles serious fucking stuff. This is more than a show of force, and there's no way that is done with the situation with just this person.
Yeah, you send a Sith assassin like this for a threat to the Empire.
Correct.
Forgive my question, if it is, but it seems relevant. How do you know this Valnoris?
Valnoris is the personal executioner of Darth Vitulin. Vitulin is Logair's former mentor. Master.
Ah.
The Valnoris knows Logair. I'm not certain if Valnoris knows me. I've seen him before, but I don't know if Valnoris would have cared enough to know about the people in Logair's squad. That's the thing about the Sith. They don't they overlook. I mean, they're not the only people, but the higher ups tend to overlook we're expendable. So he may know me, he may not. Interests of so everything's fine, everything's good. There is no need to worry whatsoever.
That's you lying.
No, everything's okay. I'm
This is-
just. It's just when we were hiding out when Valnerus left the office, he definitely picked up on something that was probably my pheromones.
All right.
It's fine. It's not. There's a lot of nuance, and there's a lot of. It is absolutely subtle. The difference between individuals' trans pheromones. It would be so hard. He would have to know me personally.
I'm just
to
gonna
pick that up.
I'm gonna scan the crowd. Do we see any other Zeltrons?
Roll me vigilance or perception, whichever you're better with, if it matters.
Everything's
Too.
fine.
I think they're the same.
Saying that word.
I do not think it means what you think it means.
Repetition. Yes. Ooh.
Oh,
there is not a roll 2 difficulty dice.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, I doubt you're gonna completely ruin that, but
I don't know.
Never.
Nope, you still got one success.
Okay.
There we go.
One success and a threat. There is not a Zeltron in sight other than her. They're not the most common species in the world.
And when we show up, because the Empire is xenophobic in the extreme.
Yeah.
They're generally in one of two roles.
They do
take that
like,
as too stress.
They do like the human seeming.
Oh, for sure.
A lot more than any other alien species.
We are very good for certain things.
Yeah, Zeltrons, Chiss especially. The Empire loves the Chiss.
Yeah, sure, says Nia, looking nervous. I just that was actually two threat. I'm gonna take those as strain because I feel like that's appropriate if that's cool.
Yep, that works.
It's the odds that Valnerus knows my particular hormones from anybody else's are so low.
Yes, you keep saying all of these things
because I don't feel like you're believing me.
Saying them repeatedly doesn't help that.
And I'm also concerned. I think I can get the information I need from this situation in other ways, and I feel like it would be best if we make a tactical retreat right now back to the base where we deal with the situation we were sent here to do. And
I agree with this.
All right.
Gar just kind of like, we could leave. Do we want to be the people fleeing the city after an assassination like that?
It's not fleeing the city. There are people coming and going from the city all over. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't. Have we seen like traffic being affected at this point? Like I mean,
if anyone's tracking it, this vehicle arrived after the murder.
Yes.
Sweetie, you're adorable and I love you, but shut up.
Roll me streetwise. Roll me streetwise. Div 2.
Div 2? Alright. Let's get rid of that upgrade. Hey, 3 successes.
This is an imperial city. that was just someone who was the equivalent of an inquisitor. Like the Spanish Inquisition just murdered
Yeah.
someone in the street.
Mm-hmm.
If you run, you're a target.
Shit.
Maybe we could find a vac suit for Lysandra, so we're not, tipping anybody off.
Like notably, nobody has left the city. Like in large numbers. Obviously, people who have like specific functions that they can justify might be leaving, but like nobody's trying to look like they're running from this. Everyone was like, "We're gonna get away from the scene of it. We are not gonna look like we're running from this because then somebody might chase us."
Okay. All right.
Assuming that we are related in some way to whatever caused that.
Okay. No, that is a good point. We'll keep our appointment. And it will go swimmingly. We will have a nice conversation. Everyone will leave in the peak of health.
Is it
And
the
we will get
smartest
out of the
move to
city.
leave Loghaire alone on the ship?
No.
Honestly, yes.
He's far away from this.
He's far away from this. They would have two things. A, he's far enough away from this. I don't think at this point. I don't think Valnerus is here for a Loghaire, and so Valnerus's attention is elsewhere right now. If we go back, that potentially leads Valnerus back to the ship, and thus to the rebel camp.
Yes.
So, and frankly, I've seen Loghaire meditate for days on end.
Okay.
Good thinking, though.
Yeah.
Also,
notably,
your boyfriend can't understand a word I say, just to let you know.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Sorry, what? Just be
It's cute. Yeah. No, you're good, babe.
Loghaire
Rocco was just saying that they like you a lot. You seem really cool.
Oh, cool.
You're also most likely to die.
You too, buddy.
And they appreciate your talents. I also appreciate your talents.
You realize this is going to end with him dead, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
So, you make your way to the governor's office?
Yep. We have an appointment. Can't miss it.
All right. So the bit that you overhear when you enter the room outside the governor's office from just like an open door that is in the process of closing as the secretary is leaving the room.
Ooh, yes, I would like to listen in.
From inside the door, you just hear 4 murders in not even as many hours. What is this man doing? And the door shuts.
All right, so I'm going to stay out here.
That seems wise.
Somebody needs to go in with you, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go in. Somebody ought to stay with Lysandra, though.
Those of you who noticed it before now understand why the panic has only increased. That apparently was not the only kill that Valnerus has done in a short amount of time.
I have guns. I should probably stay with Lysandra.
Mila, are you up for some diplomacy, or would you rather be out here on, Sith duty?
I mean, either way.
I am not a Sith.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, watching out for the Sith.
Oh, yes. That, yeah, fair.
On one hand, you brought me here to talk with the governor.
Yeah, but
as an option. On the other hand, if this executioner is really paying attention and
you need to be
they're aware that I'm here. like I'm aware they're here. Granted, I'm not actively using force power, so I'm not like a blazing beacon, but
So what I'm hearing is we should make sure you don't need to use them.
Correct.
not out of character. Me not having any helps with that a lot.
Yeah.
That is fair, but we don't know that. Actually, I love that we think you're some uber powerful Jedi.
Yeah, with those 50 something.
Spend your
experience points.
XP.
I did.
70.
I spent 70 experience before the session.
Good.
Okay.
I only have 6 now.
Oh, good. Good.
I am definitely saying that without any hypocrisy whatsoever.
Yeah.
Definitely spent some HP or experience.
Don't spend your HP.
Oh my God.
Time to be a
That's
blood
great.
hunter. Got it.
This is I was gonna say this is a terrible joke, but we call that cutting.
The secretary, who is a Twi'lek, sort of walks around to their desk and looks up as you guys are standing there. Would you be the governor's next appointment?
Yes. And I'm gonna pass over. Presumably Nib has handed me back the.
Yep. Yeah.
Now that we've gotten it spoofed.
Yeah.
Chip with our appointment on it.
She'll take that. She'll scan it into her personal data pad, and then just let the governor know that you're here. And she will put a finger to the communication device on the side of her head, and just speak softly into it. And a moment passes. The governor will see you now. She sort of waves to the door as it opens.
Thank you.
Who is staying with Lysandra?
You and Mila, I think.
Okay.
And Gar.
And Gar, yes.
Yes, he will be a very.
He'll be the
useful
first.
too.
Yeah, you put him in front so he can get hit by the lasers.
That is
Be
my plan.
nice.
Mila, I'm sorry. Mila, you are coming in or staying outside?
Apparently staying outside.
I thought, yeah.
Do you
I
have a
wasn't sure if we
preference?
had decided.
I do not.
Okay. Yeah, can you be in sniffing duty? Sith sniffing duty?
Sniffing duty.
I don't know.
Wow, to make that sound as creepy as possible.
Oh yeah, sniffing duty with the Zoltron present.
Yeah.
So Nib and Shavod step into the governor's office. He is a graying haired, I should say. He's kind of more salt and pepper than anything right now. Larger, heavier set a man with like a neatly trimmed goatee, who is currently agitatedly swirling a champagne glass in his hand.
You said he's salt and pepper. I imagine after today it's going to be much more salt and pepper.
Oh yeah.
This is the kind of thing that really gets the gray hairs going. I'm going to introduce myself. I am here on behalf of.
What was his name?
Steve
Extel, who had a shipment that was supposed to be, and I'm going to kind of like recap what I was telling the dockmaster before, so it matches any information you might have given him. A shipment that was supposed to go out 5 months ago, and it was delayed. And I'm trying to, I simply want to understand what happened that there's rules and regulations, but these things take time. There is flux, and exceptions could have been made. They should have been made.
Madam, you are aware that there have been 4 murders in this city in less than as many hours, and you are coming to me about shipping disputes.
I am, and I understand that there are issues that are occupying so much of your time. May I simply request my assistant here, I gesture towards Nib, have access to your records so we can see what happened to that shipping container?
Roll me negotiation.
Thank you.
Difficulty 3.
Okay, let's definitely upgrade that, or upgrade my side of that.
With the last light
Yeah.
side in the pool.
Absolutely.
May I assist in any way?
How would you like to do so?
I think maybe just adding. Look, we understand that there's a lot on your plate. We can just take care of this. I can get in. I can get the information we need as quickly as possible. We'll be out of your hair. You can get back to dealing with things, and the ambassador here will be on her way.
Roll me charm. Also diff 3.
Me separately?
Yes.
Oh no!
This is to see how well you can assist. This is harder than normal assisting.
Oh god. Yay!
Ooh.
So
wait,
you
no, it should hold on a second. That should be
Oh,
should
yeah.
be difficulty 3. So let me
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
roll one more
yeah,
purple die.
Roll one more purple die. Okay, so a success.
Okay.
You get a boost
Okay.
die on this.
Thank
Yay.
you. All right, boost 1 with an upgrade.
I like to imagine that very sort of minimal assist is like when he says ambassador, Shavad looks at him like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I don't know."
It's really good. All right, negotiation. Here we go. A success and a threat.
Okay. What's the problem
Wow.
here?
Oh. I don't think Nib is gonna have a lot of time to do this. Is probably what makes sense. Like
All right, so
we're playing off of
Nib,
the,
you're gonna
take a lot of time.
You're gonna have setback dice for pressure on
Okay.
trying to accomplish what you're doing without it seeming suspicious.
Cool.
So
Sorry.
he's
No, fair. I
So
love
he just goes, fine, and he like reaches into a desk, pulls out a data pad, swipes through a series of information, shipping manifest and regulations, and just tosses it across the table at you.
Awesome. All right. So I will take then that data pad, right?
Yep.
And I will go ahead and set up my go ahead and try to migrate over and set up a back door here. And try to pull whatever information I can, but more importantly, trying to get a back door so we can go back and access it from the base with a little more, or from another location.
All right.
If I
So this is going to be difficulty 3 with 2 setback dice for pressure,
okay.
unless you have any abilities that'll remove setback dice.
Yeah, I was looking through. I don't think I do, because this is not specifically a droid, so no.
Yeah.
No, so I'll put 2 on there. I guess if I'm still getting the setback die, I may as well try to get as much information as I can.
And I am going to let me pull out my dice pool.
Sure.
I'm going to flip a dark side to
That
upgrade
makes
that
sense.
difficulty.
Yeah, I have upgraded it, so it's 3 difficulty normally, upgraded once with 2 setback dice, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let me, just because it's been a while since I bought stuff.
You have a data spike, don't you?
Yeah, I do have a data spike. but that's really, I think, really just what's allowing me to do this, less
Alright.
than giving me anything. I do have a mechanical Dianoga, which I'd forgotten that I'd purchased, which would allow me to remove 2 setback dice from repair checks, but that's not this.
This is
So
not
yeah,
this, yeah.
let's let's let those dice roll. This is computers, right, for slicing?
Yeah.
We. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
boy!
You
all
get
right.
you get what you want. What's the
Yeah.
very bad downside?
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Oh, that's honestly, that's really fun. I like that. Do I get to know what you're spending that on, or do I find that out later?
You give me a suggestion.
Okay. Okay, so I think using the back door, it will. I think it managed. It looks straight up like it's the Dockmaster, which, if we didn't care about bad things happening to the Dockmaster, seems like it wouldn't be a negative at all. But I'm also sure that there are surveillance cameras at the Dockmaster's office.
The Dockmaster can describe us
Yeah.
under interrogation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, with that despair, if you have to make any further use of this equipment, of this network, that will start a chain of events that will probably lead back to you.
Question: do I know that?
I don't think you do.
Okay.
So, in other words, it's going to lead back to us very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, does anybody want to find out what the best place to what the best night spot is around here? Hold on, let me check out using my back door.
So yeah,
Tried really hard not to make a joke about that sentence.
while you're setting up access and you sort of dig through and try and find anything useful, you find there are a pair of transmissions that have been earmarked for special consideration. One that both appear to have been sent to this planet at roughly the same time, very recently. One was an intercepted message, and one was intentionally sent here. You managed to copy both of those onto your own personal data pad while you are pretending to sort out a shipping error.
Good deal. Okay. Probably not enough time to read through them, right?
No,
Yeah.
not without looking suspicious.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We will get out of your hair.
He just sort of gestures with like "get out when you're done" kind of dismissive hand gesture.
All right, Ambassador. Looks like we got it sorted.
You hand the data pad back. He skims over it to make sure you weren't doing anything suspicious. You were smart enough to make sure that it didn't look that way, and
I closed my tabs.
shoves it back into the drawer.
Let's go. And we'll head out.
I'm making my way out. Or I'm already out. What am I talking about?
Everything good? Streets are clear?
Yep, everything's fine. We good?
Yeah, I think we're good and happy.
Nib, did you get anything?
Yeah, I got that cargo all sorted.
Are we good to go?
Yep.
Yes. We'll have to see.
This way.
Following.
This is a major city. I am finding the red light district.
Oh yeah. There's
and I
definitely
am
one.
finding us a place to two hotel rooms in one place.
%100% easy.
Yep.
You get a quiet spot away from the noise. There is it is the shittiest dive like love hotel called the Dancing Leku.
The shittier, the better.
Yeah.
For some reason, all I can think of now is there is a love hotel in Japan that, like, the front desk workers are dinosaur animatronics.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just called We're Back.
You get a pair of rooms. Once you are in the privacy of those rooms, what then?
I will say, all right, let's take a look at these letters. If anybody
Yes.
wants to look, we'll crack them open and read through them.
Shavad's definitely reading over your shoulder.
So they're essentially like recorded messages, and there is a sense of familiarity that strikes you with dread as you read over both of them together. One is a message that identifies as, "This is a missive from Darth Acris. Please, all those under my command. It is time to put an end to the futile resistance of those squabbling individuals who still call this planet their home and think to stand against the glory of the Empire. Weapons to ready, and prepare yourselves to put down the dogs that still stand against us." Second message. The intercepted one. "This is Commander Tannic, Republic Military. To all those still holding out and maintaining resistance on the planet of Balmora, it is time to stand up and be counted. The Empire will hold this world no more. It's time to throw off the bounds of oppression and put an end to the Imperial occupation of your home world. For freedom, for the Republic."
And these are recent, you said?
The thing that fills you with dread, these are the same two individuals who sent messages to terrorists before you left.
Sorry, to who?
Terrace was
the world you started on.
The home world, yeah.
When Republic and Imperial battle cruisers dropped out of hyperspace in orbit and immediately started fighting over the planet. These are the same two individuals that had sent the messages indicating renewal of hostility.
We went halfway across the fucking galaxy.
Yeah, you did.
This is...
There would be no way that you could call these related, aside from the fact that it is the same people sending these messages.
Turns out they're actually the same person, just playing both sides of the hostilities.
Could happen.
Can we see if is there any way to find out if this has been sent to other planets?
You would need to be on those other planets. There's not like a BCC to like
It's not a reply all.
to like X other planets.
Dude, send reply all and send it to every other planet in the galaxy. That I mean,
We can ask.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some people who get on PR emails that do that, and it feels like it literally gets sent to every other person in the world. But
Question: could we ask the person who like someone hired us to come here and basically from the Republic? Can we ask them if they intercepted a message from
that's true.
This Darth Akris?
And for name spelling, let me give you that.
It's not just AKRIS.
ACRIS.
Yes, I got it right.
I guess that makes sense. It sounds like acrid, which is corrosive, which that fits in Sith naming. Look, if it was not sent to many, many worlds, and this isn't just unlucky, we are somehow specifically related to this.
That's why I want to know. I'm going to open a communication with our current patron and basically ask that. I'm
gonna ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you opening a communication line with a Republic official when you know that when you just watched a Republic communication get intercepted in the middle of an Imperial city?
Yep. No. Never mind.
Notably, do we have a communicator on us that's powerful enough to do so?
That's true. We have person-to-person communications.
Yeah,
we need to get back to the ship for that.
You can reach within like 100 or 1,000 miles. You would need a ship communicator to reach across the galaxy.
That's actually true.
I mean, I got a back door into the Dogmaster's office if we want to use that.
No.
Let's just we can.
We don't want. Yeah, we don't want anything traceable back to that camp.
Once we're off planet.
Sure.
Or even on the ship, but moved somewhere else. We just need to figure out how to get the fuck out of this city.
Fair.
Too much to hope that they'll eventually decide they're done.
Yes. In a matter of weeks or months.
Have to get out of here.
Yeah.
We need. I mean, there are.
You need an excuse.
Shawnee, there are. I would assume, because this is a city, and thus there is trade with other cities on the planet. This isn't the only city on this planet, right?
Correct. Most of the other ones are smaller. The capital is definitely the biggest.
But that means that there's trade going back and forth because this place can't handle like farming and shit like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need a stowaway on a ship heading out to one of the farming communities. Babe, I'm sorry, you're going to need to leave your transport behind.
Well, better that than getting shot, but doesn't that mean you're also leaving the decorations and stuff you bought behind?
Okay, Vaughn, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, out of character, could we put it in the cargo bay?
Yeah, if you're just planning to like fucking book it and leave immediately, yeah.
That's gonna fuck over that rebellion camp. If we race back to where our ship is and then just jet,
fair.
They will know. They will know exactly where to orbital strike or to send Velnurus in.
Yeah.
To be fair, they might be fucked anyways because both sides are calling for an open conflict again.
That's true, but at this point, it's not our fault. If we do that, it's our fault. It's very probably our fault. It's more likely our fault. I'm not comfortable with that. On the other hand, how much money do we have? How much money do I have?
Roll me a
Who are we bribing? What are we doing with that money?
I have like 2,500 credits. We are going to go find somebody who trades with one of the rural communities, and we are giving them 2,000 credits to hide us underneath their tarp.
Lysandra, roll me warfare really quick, difficulty 2.
Also, if we need money fast, I've got an idea how we could.
You are not gambling.
Okay. Well, thanks for
We're
hearing
gonna
me
lose
out.
money fast.
There are better ways that don't involve us losing money. They're not my favorite of ways, but
I've got a system.
a success and an advantage.
Nibs, this is not the time. And your system sucks.
Something
I can suck a mess of dick. So
something seems off about this situation, and as you're trying to think about it and trying to form a plan, if someone is informing, you don't just murder the informant. You find
you kill someone so that you kill someone in a very obvious open place so that it makes people run.
Not just that, you find out where the information's going first. This was meant to scare someone, but if you were going to scare Republic people, you kill a Republic person.
Right.
You don't kill an Imperial in the middle of an Imperial city to scare the Republic. This was meant to scare someone Imperial.
And that's fair. That's what I call an Empire problem.
You don't think that in this particular case that Valnerus is looking for you?
No.
You think that in this particular case, these two things are connected. You don't know how, but you are fairly certain that Valnerus is hunting people who have some kind of connection to these two mysterious messages. You got a bad feeling about that.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna end for the week.
Of course it is, because
Said the line for the movie.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.